Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Nickelodeon has a new show out called Shimmer and Shine that has a lot of the kids excited about playing a game that's coming out for them. This game is called the Nickelodeon Shimmer and Shine, and what you get is a cooperative game where you'll be rolling or spinning the spinner to move around the board and collecting these jewels or gems. Each player has to collect the same 4 gems in order for you guys to move to the second board, where you kind of have this cooperative little luck-based game going on where you can add these gems to the genie, or you have these oops that will come out. There is spinning going on, there's some flipping of tiles, you're moving these characters around. The game is really lame. It's not a very good children's game at all. It's all about the spin, the flip-a-rooney, what's going on. Not a lot of here to see. I cannot recommend this game except for if your kids want to play Shimmer and Shine. As far as I know, this is the only Shimmer and Shine game on the market, so you're kind of stuck here, and they did not wrap a very good game around it. Luckily, in this case, there are some positives. There are 4 characters, so you're not all being the same characters. That can lead to some arguments in some families about who's going to be Shimmer and who's going to be Shine. I know that's not their real names. So who wants to be the dog? Who wants to be the monkey? It's cooperative, so you're playing together, as opposed, which kind of goes in with the theme of it. It's just a cheap, mass-produced game that won't be on the market in a year or when the show goes off. It will not survive. They try to do something a little different with the 2 boards. So it's like this whole big luck thing you have to do to get on this board, to get to this board, to do this, where the actual game occurs. The first part just feels like a setup. Like, why don't we just all start with the gems and go to the luck base, like they just kind of tagged it on. So I don't expect a whole lot from children's games, but this is going to be like you want to buy this because it has the theme attached to it and nothing else. So here's what you're going to get with the game. You're going to get a board. This is going to be the first side of the board that you'll play with, and then you will graduate over here. You will start here on start, and once you fulfill this, you will start here on the magic carpet and play this. Each player will have this magic carpet that they're trying to get one of each color. Now, on your turn, you just spin this and you move that number of spaces. And each of these spaces does something a little different. So this space will let you choose one of these gems out of the pile that you can add to your carpet. That's what you do. This one makes you give one of your gems up to another player. This is probably the best part of the game because it teaches that cooperative nature, and it teaches the children that you actually have to help. So not just keep your favorite color, give up the color you don't like, but what does your partner need? So that is probably pretty good to start your kids out on a cooperative game. And then what you have here is the genie bottle, and what that's going to do is going to make you lose one and one comes off. So what you have here on the first part of the board is just this monotonous spinning until all the players playing, up to 4, has this filled out. Now the rules are unclear if you can have multiples of these. We went ahead and played that you could because it speeds the game up, and I highly recommend that. When you're playing the game, you are going to have one of these 4 characters you're going to play. The 2 main characters from the show, and the cat and the monkey. And you'll be moving these guys around. On the second part, once that occurs, you magically appear over here. And this is kind of where the game happens. Once again, you'll be using the spinner to move around. But when you jump on the genie spot here, what you're going to do is flip this up in the air like a coin. If you land on the boom Zaharme, you get to put one of these on the gem. You need to get one of each color on the genie bottle. If you were to get on oops, you will put one of these on the oops, and if you fill up all 6 of the oops, you lose the game. And it's really going to come down to this little spinning thing. It does not flip very well, so it is what it is. But the board is really colorful. It has the look of the kids. They're going to like the theme and the little characters that are on there. So what you get here with Shimmer and Shine is a very, very basic children's game. You got the spinner, which is familiar. You got the cooperative that maybe your kids haven't played yet. I do like the idea that the player doesn't steal from you. You have to give to the other player. So it's really teaching that cooperative thing. That's really the only thing this game has going for it, is that one teaching mechanism about the cooperative. So the players aren't stealing, they're giving what they need, and that's a good learning moment. Otherwise, you're just spinning a spinner and you're moving, hoping you land on the right spot, which can be very monotonous. There was that one rule ambiguity that we played it to make the game shorter. The kids were okay with it. They liked the theme. If it would have had any other theme or something they weren't familiar with, I don't think they would have liked it as much. Because kids kind of like all games to an extent, and then they love certain games. This is not something they're going to love. This is something they're going to like. We're going to keep this around, but I have two piles of games I have for the kids. The ones I keep up and I play with them, and I try to keep it kind of nice. Then I have the ones I'm like, well, if you guys want to play, go lose the pieces, that's fine, and we'll just throw it away. This would fall into the go play with it, you can lose the pieces, and we'll just throw it away bundle. Not a lot to see here. This is only if you like the theme and the license.